Hello, this is Pastor Jay, and this is your word of wisdom for today. It's based upon 1 John chapter 2, verse 16, where it talks about all that's in the world is the lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. I'm going to break that down for you. The lust of the flesh, that is you desiring something that you should not have, that's not good for you. And it's overtaking you to the point that you can't sleep at night and you keep thinking about it over and over and over again. It comes in many different fruits and many different forms and many different fashions, but it's overpowering to you. And then what happens if you don't check it then the lust of the eye begins to seek out what the lust of the flesh wants. It begins to look here. It begins to look there. It begins to look anywhere that it thinks that it might be. The flesh is saying, look over here. Your desire, my desire may be here. And then once the eye finds it and the flesh says that's it, then it's the pride of life, the most dangerous part. Because now what you're going to do is justify committing that sin. Listen to what I just said. You're going to find a way to justify before men and God why you should continue in sin. Man, that's a dangerous trilogy. The lust of the flesh, which desires it. The lust of the eye that finds it. And the pride of life that justifies it and wants to keep it around. You can conquer it, but you have to be true to yourself and say what sin is. The lust of the flesh, the lust of the eye, and the pride of life. And you can conquer it through the blood sacrifice of Jesus Christ, because he died on the cross for those sins so that you can be more than a conqueror and walk in victory and say, sin has no more dominion over me. And that shall I continue in that grace may abound? God forbid. I'm dead to grace, and I have control over my life through the power of the Holy Spirit. And I can walk and know him in the power of his resurrection. This is Pastor Jay. Like, subscribe, and share this with somebody who's struggling. And I'll see you on the other side. Peace.
Thank you for listening to the Walk in Truth Radio Network broadcast. If this message has been a blessing to you, consider donating on your favorite platform. You can donate by looking in the description box and picking your favorite platform of choice, Venmo, Cash App, or PayPal. Continue listening. And your prayers are needed, welcomed, and appreciated.